Hi, my name is Izzy Rader and I'm a senior at Windsor High School.
My name is Kendall Myers. I'm a senior at Windsor High School.
Hi, my name is Dion and I'm a sophomore at Windsor High School.
My name's Gabby Giddings and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Andrea Alvarez. I'm a senior here in Windsor High School and I'm part of AP Corps.
I'm Mary Beth Fenton and I teach science at Windsor High School.
To me, climate change is the largest problem in the world. It affects everybody. I mean, you can see current events like, the large floodings across the United States, including Utah and stuff like that. And then California, obviously, we're in a really bad drought.
The weather has been changing dramatically. There's droughts in places where typically there would be a lot of rainfall and stuff. And then what's most important to me and most dramatic to me is the fact that the polar ice caps are melting and creating rising sea levels, and then that's endangering the polar bears. They are suffering in the heat. They can't live in that because they have evolved to live in extreme ice, extremely cold environments.
Climate change means to me global warming and polar ice caps melting.
To me, climate change is this period of global warming that the Earth is experiencing right now, but it's also climate change over the course of 4.6 billion years of Earth's history.
In Sonoma County, the main contributing factor is going to be transportation. 60% of our CO2 emissions come from transportation, specifically going to and from work and to and from school. Other big factors are going to be the airports that are close by and then the industries in Oakland.
I think mainly contributing factors of what I know of, like pollution. Ever since the Industrial Revolution, humanity has been creating machinery that pollutes the earth in order to advance technology. So we're just kind of killing the environment slowly.
I think it's pollution definitely, because our cars put out so much carbon dioxide and stuff that causes the ozone layer to deplete. It just causes the sun to come through and be more intense in certain areas.
I think the data is very clear that the contributing factors to this particular climate change event is the increase in fossil fuels.
Climate change has increased drastically. We're seeing it more in our weather patterns now. For example, we have man-made earthquakes in Texas going on from us putting water back into the earth that comes out when we drill for oil. We have horrible storms that are occurring. We have terrible droughts that we're noticing, which lead to wildfires all around the area.
If you look at the Arctic and stuff, you can see that the ice is melting and that sea levels are rising and species are dying because of us.
So what's different about this climate change event compared to earlier climate change events is the rate at which it's happening. And we have good climate data. We have direct climate data that goes back over 100 years.
Climate change makes me really mad because I feel like it's our fault that the Earth is having so many problems. They're just putting bad stuff into the planet that's causing the Earth to overheat, and then ice is melting in certain places.
It makes me angry because there's politicians who say that it's not happening, you guys are crazy, and it's stupid because it's happening. It's very real, where there's high temperatures all around Windsor. It's hot. We've had one of the hottest, driest seasons ever.
I think it's interesting. From a scientific point, I try not to be really negative with my students. They're going to be living through a really dramatic change in Earth's climate, among other things, during their life. So I think it's exciting. I don't feel particularly pessimistic about it. It will be different. Different doesn't necessarily mean bad, but it will require quite a bit of adjusting. And hopefully your generation is very creative and can help make those adjustments.